is Stephanie. Welcome to my channel, and today's video is going to be a get ready with me and chit chat. I'm not going to be going through the products I use. I'm just going to be talking, and the main point of today's topic is going to be my fitness journey, my past, my present. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy today's video. So yeah, you guys, I really hope this video is not long and like rambly, but I really wanted to talk about my past with my fitness or just health in general. I guess I'll just start by saying that I was never like a super active person growing up. I wasn't in sports or any of that. But so yeah, growing up, I didn't have much of an athletic upbringing. So yeah, anyways, that was that with my physique, my growing up, you know. And then on top of that, I am Mexican, and all you Mexicans out there know that our diet is not the best, or at least my family's wasn't the best. I grew up on all the carbs, all the tortillas, all the pan, everything, you know, all the hot Cheetos, all that good stuff. So yeah, when I was growing up, I wasn't the healthiest. But then after high school, I went to college, and well, you're independent, you know, you're doing your thing. I remember considering joining the college gym, but I like checked it out and everything, and I went and got a little tour, but I just always felt super intimidated. So I think it was when I was 19 or 20, so at this point I was a sophomore in college, I started gaining so much weight. So really quickly, I want to clear up when I say so much. It was a lot for me personally, because all growing up, I was thin. So for me, this was a lot of weight and excess body fat I did not want on my body. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that like I'm getting closer to my 21, you know, party phase. And yeah, you guys, I think once 21 hit, it all went downhill for me as far as my weight. I gained quite a bit of weight. I will try to insert pictures and find pictures. So yeah, when I hit 21, I think it all went downhill, which makes sense now that I'm a little older and I understand a little bit more, or at least now that like I actually took the time to look into fitness or health and all that good stuff. So I think what happened was, or I know what happened was, that I started drinking, of course, as you do when you're 21. I mean, not everybody, obviously, but girl, in my family, it was a thing. My family, the friends I was surrounding myself with, we would always party, go drinking, and it'd be like nonstop. It'd be like Friday go out, Saturday go out, Sunday let's do brunch, and then let's freaking have another Sunday fun day, like throughout the whole day. You know what I mean? I gained a lot of weight. You know, when you get drunk, you have the drunk munchies. Then you wake up super hungover and all you want is like greasy fat food. So that's what honestly I think happened. So yeah, that happened. I was going out. Obviously, I've been in a relationship for 10 years now. I've been with him since out of high school. And yeah. Oh. See, I'm talking too much. I'm forgetting like my actual steps that I do. Okay. See, I'm all over like a place, you guys. I'm a mess. But so yeah, I've been with my boyfriend forever, and I think honestly, now that I look back on it, I was just super comfortable and really happy with my life. So like I didn't really ever have to think about taking care of myself, especially since you guys all know when you're young, your metabolism is insanely quick, but you slowly start to realize that that's not forever. So I didn't start like actually making an effort to go to the gym until I think I was like 23 or 24, something like that. My boyfriend at the time, well, not at the time, he's still my boyfriend, but my boyfriend at that time was super into like fitness. He wasn't for the longest time, but then he got like super into it. And he had a trainer and everything like that. So he was like addicted to the gym at that point. And I I remember him always saying like, come on, let's go, let's go. Like, he never called me fat once, but he could tell I was unhappy. And he would always just be like, okay, well, let's do something about it, you know, like, don't just sit at home, which I appreciate. I appreciate that he's very straightforward. But I always struggled so much with anxiety, you guys, like, so much. To this day I do, but I think I've learned to control it a little bit more, thankfully. But I struggled with anxiety so much, which was the big reason that I didn't ever want to step into a gym by myself, because it was super intimidating. It was all the freaking like bodybuilders and stuff. And I remember I signed up for 24. I think I was 23 or 24 at the time that I signed up with them. And yeah, I tried going, I tried pushing myself to go by myself. I went alone a few times, but once again, anxiety kicked my ass at that time. I feel like all through my young 20s, I was not where I wanted to be physically. And I had always tried those freaking fad diets, like dumb diets, like the Beyonce diet, the freaking this diet, the celery juice diet, this. I've tried a lot of diets, you guys. So I ended up canceling my gym membership with 24 because I found Planet Fitness, and you know, Planet Fitness is it's looked down upon a lot in the fitness community, which I get it, you know. I for sure don't like certain Planet Fitnesses in like certain cities. I've gone to a few different ones in different cities, and the one that I like, my home gym is like my favorite one. It's super clean, upkept. There are those weirdos, but overall, like, I really do enjoy my gym. I've been to other Planet Fitness around my town, and oof, I understand why it has that rep, but overall, it's about what works for you, what you know is gonna motivate you to go, and that was my biggest reasoning as far as canceling 24 and getting Planet, because like I said, I dealt with really intense anxiety, and it was holding me back, honestly, from going to the gym and being comfortable. And when I signed up for Planet, it was like a totally different ambiance, but I still got in a really freaking good workout. So yeah, I just remember being super happy that I made the change to Planet from 24. And then came along 2018. You guys, I'm telling you, I've been struggling with my weight for years, and it's so sad. And I think that's what holds me back from making these kind of videos, because I'm just like, well, who am I to do these things, you know? Like, I'm no fitness expert. I'm no, like, look at my body, I have a freaking ripped six-pack. But I think I'm at that point that I'm just like, who cares? Who freaking cares? Like, I'm a grown-ass woman. Yeah, it's taking me this long to get to kind of where I want to be, but not really. But at the end of the day, everybody's path is different, and that honestly was so hard for me to understand. And it's taking me a freaking long time to accept that and realize that and move forward with it. Now I'm really happy with myself. I practice a lot more self-care, love, like I do all of that stuff, and gym is one of those. My fitness and my eating and all that stuff is one of those. Don't get me wrong, I still do eat junk food when I want to, but it's way more controlled. Way more controlled than what it used to be. Don't mind my brows, I'm taking too long. They're not even, I know. But anyways, so yeah, 2018 came along, and something clicked in my head that time. Something told me, I think I was turning 26? Yeah, I was turning 26. Something told me that year, at the beginning of the year, I was like, I need to get my ish together. I was so unhappy. One, I remember being so unhappy with the job I worked at the time. So unhappy, you guys. To like one of those jobs that like you have to like go outside or go to the bathroom to cry because you're so frustrated. It was a horrible job. But the only good thing that came out of that year was my mindset and wanting to change my lifestyle, health lifestyle. And I honestly think it was because it was such a shitty time in work and life and all this other stuff that made me really want to change for the better. So yeah, 2018 rolled around. And I just said, you know what, I'm sick of procrastinating. I'm sick of saying I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And I want to look good for my birthday this year. I'm a July baby. Ayy. So I had like a whole 6 months to get my ish together. So I started working out consistently. I tried to eat, I tried to clean up my diet as much as I possibly could. I started to do more research. I even remember buying Gauge Girl Training. If you guys know who she is, I remember buying her program. So that worked, honestly. That worked really well. It helped me get an idea of macros, my calorie deficit I should be in, all that stuff. So I am really thankful about that I found Gauge Girl Training and I purchased her you know, little plan, because she really does have a lot of info, and I learned a lot of information from her, honestly. And shortly after that, keto was kind of starting to come about, and she had a keto shred, like she had a keto plan, and I looked into it and like everything about low carb and all that stuff, and for the longest time I was like, oh heck no, like girl, I can't live without carbs. Like I cannot live without carbs. But I just bit the freaking bullet and I went for it. And I don't think I bought her version of it. I just did research on it. There isn't that much at the time, but Dr. Berg obviously is super big on here with keto. He's been doing videos for years and I came across him. He helped guide me in the right way. So yeah, I went keto for 3 months and I lost a lot of weight. I'll insert pictures as well. I lost so much weight, and that's when I kind of learned, like, damn, my body really doesn't react well to carbs. And on top of all this, you guys, side note, I do have PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. It's not super intense, like super severe, but I do have it. So I know that's also why I've always struggled with my weight and bringing my weight down, because that F's with your hormones so much, and your estrogen levels are crazy. So yeah, I know that that's what always held me back from losing weight and it being really hard, and that's why I gained weight super rapidly, you guys. I go up and down. I've been up and down all of my 20s, you guys. Like, it's been insane. But I finally got to a stage where I'm at right now that I'm just keeping it steady and I'm not letting myself go up and down anymore. Like, I'm so tired of that lifestyle. The main reason I went keto, on top of like wanting to start my fitness journey and getting really serious about it, is because my 26th birthday was that year, obviously. Like, you have a birthday every year, girl. But I remember my friends and I planning a trip to Cabo, and I think that was like the first time we all traveled somewhere internationally. So it was a big deal. It was gonna be super fun. I wanted to look good in a bikini, you know. I didn't want to be like the only girl feeling not comfortable in her skin and like just judging myself the whole trip. I didn't want that. So I worked really hard. I was really strict and I lost a lot of weight, I will say that. But after all that, I went freaking back up. I gained weight again. It was just a vicious cycle, you guys. Keto did help me understand carb balance and all that stuff. So I really am thankful that I did keto. I've done keto a few times just to like kind of reset myself and like, you know, remind myself like, girl, you don't need to be eating all these carbs. But I never have done 3 months again. Like, I will say that. The first time I did keto, easy peasy. The next few times, you guys, it's so much harder than what it was the first time, at least for me. Because now you know what you're getting yourself into. You know the carbs you can't eat. You know how long it's going to take to see the progress. Even though I will say keto is really a rapid fat loss situation. But that's the thing. I didn't want to be doing diets anymore. I didn't want to be on keto for life. I knew that wasn't sustainable for me. I also forgot to mention that the biggest reason I stopped keto was because I got the keto rash. all over my chest. It was really painful and itchy, and I tried everything and I researched everywhere, and nobody has found the cause for it. So that's the main reason I stopped keto. Like, honestly, I wish it worked for me as a lifestyle, but it doesn't. Like, I like my carbs. I don't want to be like cheating and then getting super bloated off of it again. Like, no. So yeah, I just didn't want to be, you know, yo-yoing, I guess you can say, with my diet. I just wanted a lifestyle. That's it. I wanted a lifestyle, not a diet. 2019, I was back up in weight. I don't think as much as I was when I first started keto and all that stuff, but I did go up in weight. And in 2019, that's when I would kind of go back and forth with keto. I think it was, yeah, so it was just this year, 2020, when I was barely gonna get my ish back together, you guys, and then the whole pandemic happened. I had contacted a personal trainer in 2019, like December, the very ending of it, because I saw an old coworker from years back had gone to him, and she lost freaking 100 pounds or 90 pounds at the time of me. Like, I was watching her progress. He was super active on social media, always posting his girls working out, and I followed her, and I like followed her journey, and I was just super motivated and like amazed at how like she did that, you know, with the help of the trainer. But that's when it made me realize, damn, this trainer knows what the F he's doing, you know what I mean? I went with him, I trained with him for 2 months, and in those 2 months I lost so much weight, you guys. So much weight. I'll insert pictures again. I loved training with him. The whole ambiance, all the girls were super supportive, super sweet. It was honestly a really good time. But then the world shut down, and I was furloughed off of my job as millions and millions were. So I obviously stopped going to him. And when things opened, were slowly opening back up, I really wish I could have gone back to him, but financially it wasn't gonna work. So then that's when I, you know, told myself, like, I have to get through this. Like, I have to work on this for me. I did not come this far, and I did not learn all these things my trainer taught me for nothing. He honestly helped me learn so much with nutrition, like just eating right, eating just what you need to lose some weight. So anyways, I luckily was able to work out at home as far as like having weights and stuff like that. My boyfriend's family, his dad had some weights at home that he didn't use, so we were able to borrow a barbell and some weights. I am so thankful for that, because you guys, like, that's what got me through. The first month, I'm not gonna lie, I did not work out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be straight up honest. The first month, I rarely worked out. I worked out like a few times, and that was it. Like, no more. And I got really sad. I started eating whatever I wanted, and I went up a little bit, not a lot, not back to like what I originally was, you know, but like I went up a lot. My bloating in my belly was happening. I'll try to insert pictures too. It's really embarrassing for me, but it's reality, and I want to be as transparent as I can be, because you guys, like, we're human. It's okay. It's okay. We can't beat ourselves up, you know what I mean? So yeah, I gained weight again, but then after that month was up, I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm over feeling like this. I'm over giving myself a pity party when it's only me. It's only me that can help me, and only me that can change me. So I started working out constantly at home, doing the best I could, and restricting my carbs a little bit, not fully, but a little bit, and I was going ham, you guys. And then I lost a bit, I did, which I was super proud of myself, because I was like, oh my god, I did this. Like, I did this by myself without any freaking fad diet. Like, I was proud, to say the least. Nowhere where I wanted to be, but proud. And then things started to open up slowly again, and the gym started to open up again, and that was the best day of my life for that split second, for that whole month, because it was literally only open for like a month and a few days. So I went back to the gym. I started going hard again. Like I was doing so good. I was so happy, and I lost weight, and I felt confident. Not where I wanted to be, like I said, but I felt better. And I think I'm finally at that point where it feels good. It feels good to know that I can do it and see progress and just keep going. Even though it's going to take me a few years, even though it's going to take me months, whatever it may be, some people, they can lose weight instantly. But not for me. And that's okay. That's my journey. And that is totally okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's what I want this channel to be. Like, I just want positive freaking vibes, you guys. Like, I just want the best. I want everybody to freaking learn self-care and really, really self-care, because you guys, it's taking me a long time to get where I'm at. And like I said, I'm no like fitness expert. I'm no six-pack Susan. No offense if your name's Susan. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just a normal freaking girl trying to achieve her goals. And I will get there. And you will get there. We will get there. And just take it day by day, you guys. One day at a freaking time. Do not feel like this is a race. Do not feel like you need to look like these Instagram models. No. Absolutely not. Do you, be happy, and go at your pace. Know that you're doing whatever you can, and don't be so hard on yourself. If you have a cheat meal, have a cheat meal. If you have a cheat weekend, have a cheat weekend. But after that, get right back on it, and don't allow yourself another whole cheat weekend. You know what I mean? Like, balance things out. Self-discipline is the biggest thing. I'm telling you guys, it's the biggest thing. If you have motivation, cool. I have motivation, you have motivation, we all have motivation, but we all know that lasts a whole, like, what, 2-3 days, a week? What happens after your motivation's up? You go back to your same routine. So at the end of the day, it's all about self-discipline and meeting your goals and knowing your goals and not setting your goals way too high. Set achievable goals and go from there. And once you get to that goal, keep pushing, keep going, and you guys, it's literally like in a blink of an eye that you realize, like, oh my gosh. You put on like your favorite pair of jeans weeks later, months later, and you're just like, oh my gosh. Like, shit's happening. It's happening. And I think that's the most rewarding thing, is when you realize that things are working. So yeah, that's where I'm at in my journey right now. Like I said, I'm nowhere where I want to be. But that's why I'm starting these videos, because I think it's going to be so freaking fun to go through this together, or at least show you my journey, so you guys can see that all it takes is self-discipline, consistency, and honestly, that's it. Like, you're your biggest critic at the end of the day, so just try to go easy on yourself, but not too easy. Especially with everything going on in the world right now, like, I know how hard it can be and frustrating it can be, but just know that, like, you can do it. You can freaking do it. If you talk yourself into the right mindset, you can do it. Try to be positive versus negative. You know, that's all I can really say. I really hope you guys take away that, like, it's never too late to start your journey. Don't ever compare yourself to other people, because you will get there at your own pace. Alright guys, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit and finish off my face, because it's getting really hot in here, I'm not going to lie. And the sun's about to like set on my face. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is the finished look, you guys. Simple glam. This is like my go-to glam though, like when I go out or do anything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me and my little fitness journey slash just journey, I guess you can say. So until next time, guys, I'll see you. Bye.